Hello, good afternoon, sir. My name is Rishabh Sinha. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal, and currently I am pursuing Masters in Data Science from AlmaBetter. And today we are going to do our fourth project of Module 4 in the foundation batch, that is a project on Power BI. So, as given to us a project, we were given a project in our Module 2, and in this module, in module 4, we are told to make a dashboard for that project. So the topic that I chose was Paisabazaar banking fraud analysis. So in this project, I have made a complete dashboard in Power BI on this topic, Paisabazaar banking fraud analysis. So let's see what we have done. So as you can see here, we have presented many KPIs like total customers. We have 171 customers. That is in good category. We have made filters also that I will explain later. So we have made capillaries. We have made KPIs like total customers, total applications, fraud rate, average annual income, average outstanding depth. What is the outstanding depth? And high risk control, high risk count. What is the high risk count? So these are basically the KPIs. After that, these are the charts. As you can see, I have made six charts: one, two, three, four, five, six. First chart is risk by occupation, risk versus occupation chart. Next is fraud versus age group chart. Third is the EMI versus credit scorecard chart. Fourth is the total count by credit utilization category card. Fifth is the delay from due date by credit score. Delay from due date by credit score. I have made a chart, and after that, at last, we have made a chart of total high risk by month. What is the high risk, or what is the risk level on the basis of month in a year? After that, we have also, as you can see, we have also made three slicers. One is the credit score category. As we have made three categories for credit score. First is good, second is poor, third is standard. So in this, I have presented a slicer here, so that we can, if we want a specific see only the poor credit score people, how much count is there. So we can just click it and we will get the result from it. As we have clicked poor, you can see the charts are changing. Same goes with age group, and currently the age group is 18 to 25. If we want a 26 to 35, we want to see the statistics for 26 to 35, we will click this, and you can see the chart is changing, and we can see there is a change in the chart. Now the total customers in the age group of 26 to 35 is 726. Total applicants is 4,000. Fraud rate is 0.99. The annual average income is rupees 15,000, 15.10 thousand, and 15,100 something. The average outstanding depth is 2.37K. The high risk count is 4K, 4,000. So basically, this is our dashboard that we have made. This is the In this window we will see we have the data set that we have that we had. So the first step that we started with the project was to clean the data set. In this, we checked if any data set of we checked if any columns had any missing values or not, or if the data types of the columns were correct or not. That we do in the Power Query editor. So first, you can edit this in Power Query editor from here also, because Power BI also has a Power Query editor. In that, we cleaned the full data set to check if there are any null values or not, or if the data types are correct or not, or if we wanted to add some new columns or not. Like we have added some new columns. The first new column that we added was the age group column. We created an age group column for we have divided the age group column in. You can see, we have click here, we can see. Okay. We have divided the age groups in 18 to 25 age group, 26 to 35 age group, then is 30, then the age group is 36 to 50 age group, and the last one is 50 to 100 age group. Same same likewise, we have divided the one we have made one more column called income group. In that, we can see we have divided it into lower middle, middle, and upper middle. we do all these columns. If we want to add columns, we do all this here only, so that it gets easier to make dashboards at that time. We can also do one more thing, that if we do not make columns here, then we can make measures in the dashboard section. But creating a measure takes time, and we have to write a DAX, and it is not permanent. Here you can get this permanently in the data set. So likewise, we have uh, categorized credit score also in good, poor, and standard, depending on the level percentage. And one more column we have made is credit utilization category. In that, we have divided credit utilization category into low, that means 0 to 30% is low, minimum is 31 to 70%, and above 70% is high. So we have made these 4 to 5 columns. Now let's go to the dashboard section again. So this is our complete dashboard. As you can see, if we want to see credit score, credit score category of people who have good credit score category, we will click good here. After that, we want the age group to be 36 to 50. We take the age group 36 to 50, and at last we want the income group of people who are good, who have good credit score, are 36 to 50 years of age, and and their income group is lower to middle. We will click lower to middle, and we will get the stats. You can see in this age group, in this group, we can see the fraud by age. What is the fraud percentage, or the it's not percentage, count of fraud by age. In this we can see total high risk, or we get total high risk. We can see here, that is 0. Here is 2k, here is 0k. That means it is between uh, something around 500. Yeah, something around 500. Total high risk, see, you can see 450 high risk, and total applicants are 2099. So in this group, the good group 36 to 50 and lower middle group, we can see their total applicants are 2099, and the fraud, how many frauds have been caught, that is 450. Same here goes with risk versus occupation. We can see risk versus occupation also. Every occupation shows some high risk only. Here the third chart is EMI by credit score. That is EMI by credit score. You can see the if there are- if there is good credit score, then what is the EMI statistics? How much EMI he has taken, or how much EMI he pays every month. That means EMI basically means how much loan he has taken. Fourth is the total count by credit score utilization. So on the basis of credit score utilization, how much credit score they have utilized, that means the level is medium or low. We have made a pie chart to show the distribution. As you can see, the low percentage is somewhat less than the medium percentage of credit score utilization. Next is the delay from due date by credit score. So these all things we have seen. Let's go with how we have made, what all measures we have made, and how we have made it. So first measure that you can see that we have made is average credit score. Average credit score, in this we took integer value, we take the average function, and from the data set we take the credit score category, and we make the average credit score category. And it from here we can drag directly into the chart when we want to make a chart. Next is average annual income. The average annual income, we took the annual income, we had the data set. From the data set we had the column annual income. From that we took the average of it, and we got this KPI, this measure also. Next measure was the average EMI. Same ways, average of the total EMI per month. Total EMI per month column that we had, we took the average of it. Fourth is the average outstanding depth. Here also same thing, average outstanding depth. We took the average function from the data, and from the data set we took the outstanding depth column, and we got the average outstanding depth. Fifth is average utilization ratio. Average utilization is average data set credit utilization ratio. The column credit utilization ratio, from that we took the average of that column, and we got the average utilization. The next measure that we made was debt to income ratio. Debt to income ratio. Yeah. In this we divided the sum divided the sum of total outstanding debt, comma, sum of total annual income. Total outstanding debt by total annual income, we got the ratio of debt to income ratio. The next KPI that we made was EMI burden. EMI burden, what is the, how much the burden, EMI burden is there on a person. EMI burden, we divide the sum of the total EMI paid per month, the amount of EMI the one person pays per month, by the sum of the, as total monthly in hand salary, the month, the income he has per month. Total EMI versus by income per month, we get the EMI burden on that person. Okay. So the next measure that we made was fraud rate. So in the fraud rate, we divided the total high risk, total risk, what we found, by the total number of applicants. Total number of risky applicants that we found by total number of applicants, we got the total fraud rate. Next measure that we created here was high risk count. In this high risk count, oh sorry, not this one, high risk count. Okay, no, not this high risk count. Yeah, next we made is paid minimum. Is paid minimum means, that means if the amount and minimum amount is paid, payment of minimum amount is done or not. Okay, in that we took a lower function. That means we want in the lower case. From the data set, we took the payment of minimum amount. We took the payment of minimum amount column, and from that we took yes, yes or no. If it is yes, if it is capital yes, or if it is no, and we got the is paid minimum measure, that whether the minimum amount is paid or not. Okay. The next was total applicants. Total applications. In the total applications, we just took the total number of count of rows from the data set. Any from any column. We took the count of rows to get the total applicants. Next, the total customers. Total customers was the distinct count. In the total customers, there can be one customer repeated two or three or time, many times in a data set. So in that case, we take the distinct count of the data set customer ID. In the customer ID, we only take the distinct customer ID, so that we can get only the distinct count of customer IDs that are there in the data set, so that same customer does not get repeated. The next is total high risk. What is the total high risk? In the total high risk, we took the count of rows from the data set, total rows from the data set, and from the data set, we give the fraud flag as 1. And likewise, we made all the KPIs, and after making the KPIs, I can show you simply how we did it. It is getting too much zoomed. Let's control C, control V. Let's take one chart. In this chart, just for showing purpose, in this chart we have already have months in the x-axis, total risk in the y-axis. We will remove it. Now we want to plot a stacked bar chart. In this bar chart, whatever we want to put in the x-axis, we can put it here. Like in the x-axis, I want to put age group, so we will just drag it here and paste it here. And in the y-axis, we want to put the annual income, and we will get a bar chart. Same wise we did for every chart in this project, and we got a completely interactive dashboard with all the features and all the KPIs that I wanted to put. Let's delete this one that I made right now. Yeah. So as you can see, this is a completely working dashboard. Let's remove all the selections. Yes, all the selections removed. You can see the total customers is 13,000. This is the final overview, a complete overview where we have not applied any filters. In this, we can see total customers is 13,000, total applicants is 100,000. Fraud rate is 0.54. The fraud rate that we found in this complete data analysis was 0.54. The average annual income was 50. 0.51 thousand, 50,000, 501 or 100 rupees or something. The average outstanding debt was 1.43 thousand. 1.43 thousand. The average annual outstanding debt was, and the high risk count was 54,000. 54,000, as we have found the fraud rate also. Thus, we will multiply it by 100. We will get the risk count in thousands. And we have plotted 6 charts: risk by occupation, fraud by age group, EMI by credit score, total count by credit utilization category, delay from due date by credit score, and total high risk by month. This is a this is a bar chart, horizontal bar chart. This is a vertical bar chart. This is a scatter plot. This is a pie plot, not a pie plot. Sorry, what it is, donut plot. Sorry, this is a donut chart. This is again a scatter plot, and this is finally a line chart, as you can see. Line chart, because in this chart we are showing trends over a period of time. Line chart is the best for showing trends over a period of time. So I hope you like my video. Thank you so much.